R.A. Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. First, I'm giving honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, peace and salutations to all my fellow Akim and Aqua out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. I like to say Shalom. The title of this lesson is going to be called White Edomite Power is Fallen. That we all heard of what happened, but we all heard that 2 or 3 days ago, um, what just happened, that they just released the extra files to, new files to the Epstein's files. And this just shows you, man, that the Edomite power is crumbling. Okay. This man Trump wants to, trying to ignore or trying to keep or push the Epstein's file underneath the carpet. He wants to ignore it. But the truth is, you can't ignore this, man. That you Edomites are the most wickedest, the most wicked, the most evilest, the most satanic people on the planet, the most demonic people on the planet, man. And you are the worst of all the heathen. Okay? You Edomites, your so-called white privilege is dying, it's collapsing. And there's nothing you could do about it. Okay? And when I mean you white people, I mean Edomites, not our people that scatter amongst you. Okay? They even look like you. You Edomites, man. If you're an Edomite, if your lineage go back to Esau, Edom on your father's side, then you're an Edomite. Okay? So white American privilege or white superiority is dying. And your famous leaders, your top leaders and famous celebrities, they like to eat human flesh, man. They're cannibals. Okay? They have to do a lot of satanic things to receive their awards and trophies and their way of life in this place, man. If you want to become famous, you have to do something very satanic and evil. If you want millions of dollars, you got to do something really satanic and evil. Okay? In this world, you got to do something wicked. You have to do something against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to receive things in this world. Okay? But this man, Esau Edom, his world is fallen. And Shalaki, weird noise in the background. That's the washing machine. So, not the washing machine, the dishwasher. Okay? That's the dishwasher. So if it's loud, Shalaki. All right, I hope this lesson is edifying. We'll share the screen real quick. This man is crumbling, man. This man is falling. And man, so many audios and files and videos on TikTok of what these elites do at their parties, man. Okay? Or you Edomites, man, y'all go into slavery. This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not wherein who is he? And who is the wicked? Esau, Edom. The most wicked nation on the planet are you Edomites, man. You so-called white people, you Caucasians. But, like I said, our people are scattered amongst you. Okay? You got a lot of so-called white people that are Israelites by their father's side. But you Edomites, mainly you Edomites, okay? The Most High hates you, man. The Most High looks down upon you with great, abominable disgust. You are everything that the Most High hates. Okay? You are everything that the Most High dislike or abhorred. Give me 1 second, Shalaki. Shalaki. You are everything that the Most High hates. Okay? Man, I don't know if you brothers listen to this dude. What's his name? Sasha O'Reilly. No, Epstein. Sasha O'Reilly. Yep. This is the Hindu Times. Nah. Yep. Sasha Riley in the long hangover of the satanic panic. Okay. Shalakia. And this audio, it came out, yep, a few days ago. Yep. It says on November 23rd, 2025, why does this matter? Lisa Noel Valding released a subtext article called "Don't Worry, Boys Are Hard to Find." The article contains six reenact audio files of Valding's interview with a man named Sasha Barrows Riley. Riley was born in 1973, maintained that he was adopted in 1975 by a pilot and PI named William Riley, who was an employee of J. Epstein. Okay, it says throughout Riley's childhood, he was taken to a number of locations throughout Tennessee and Alabama, where he was sold to politicians who enjoyed beating and sexually abusing him, among other children. During this time, Riley says he saw children murdered and abused. These events were filmed and sold as CSAM and snuff films to Epstein's clients. Riley particularly feared the abuse that he faced from one man, Donald Trump. And when you listen to this audio, man, it's on TikTok. I recommend you, Akim, to go on TikTok and type in Sasha Barrows Riley audio, and it'll give you the whole video, man. Okay, this man is really, really Satan, man. And this dude, Sasha Barrows Riley, he's an Edomite. Okay. But he was a little Edomite boy that was sold to Jeffrey Epstein. And he said one of the main people that he remembered in that party was one of the worst people that he remembered in those parties was Donald Trump. And the story in the audio, he was somewhere in a party and Donald Trump came into the room, coming to the party. He, he came to the party, and once he was at the front door or a certain room, he said, "Where can I kill someone?" Okay. And Epstein or some client of Epstein said that, hey, that's not that type of party. If you want to take a life, we got puppies. Basically, not only that they abuse children, they also abused animals. Okay. Puppies, man. All right, children, animals, puppies, they're satanic and sick, man. In the story, man, it just in that audio, he said one of the most demonic people, one of the most evilest faces that he always remember is DJ Trump, or Emperor Nero. Okay. So this man, Esau Edom, he's going down hard, man. Okay. It says this is a story that I became familiar with because several people I know read this blog, passed it around, and found it convincing. And with all respect to those people, that completely baffled me. I don't mean that I struggle to believe that a child PDF filer, all right, could be a depraved, or that our president is a terrible person, which he is a terrible person. He's a piece of shit. All you Edomites, man, are a piece of shit, man. And you celebrities, y'all are pieces of shit as well. Okay. The ones that was actually telling the truth, which they still bugged out to this day, is Ryan Garcia and Kanye West, which they both bug out Jakes, man. Okay. Remember back then years ago, like 2021, after I believe one of his big fights with I believe with Mayweather. Okay, he started going on Twitter and typing in all the things of what they do at certain parties, man. Okay. What's that thing they have in Oregon? Oregon Owl. Celebrities. What's it called? Bohemian Grove. There we go. There we go. That's what I meant to type in. Bohemian Grove, right? All right. It says see? And that owl, this owl goes back to Moloch. Okay. That ancient Babylonian god. All right, Moloch. Had one form of an owl, the other form was a minotaur, basically a half man, half bull. But this is what the Canaanites used to worship, and this is what these celebrities, these elites used to worship, is these false, wicked gods, man. And all you favorite celebrities, all you people's favorite celebrities and idols and singers, they all worship Satan one way or another, man. Okay. And they all got that from Esau Edom. So what? The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Iconoclasm. Okay. Once he came out of that pit, once he came out of the pit of Europe, okay, once he came out of those caves, all right, that's where the term Caucasian came from. Once he came out of those caves and started to take over Europe, he painted all over the paintings of Israelites and made them look white. Okay, white iconoclasm, because Europe was dominated by the Moors. Okay, so he turned those paintings from people of darker brown skin, swarthy skin, into lighter and more Edomite centric, Eurocentric features, man. And it says, if not, where and who is he? Who is he? Who is the most wickedest nation on the planet Earth? You Edomites, man. And Esau, he only has but a short time. This is Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore, you rejoice, ye that dwell in that and dwell in them. Okay. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know that he had but a short time. Okay. This man only has but a short time. I'll make sure the video is good. Make sure the video is good. Centric features, man. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so this man, he only has but a short time. Okay, this devil in America is fallen. Okay, according to the Bible, the United States of America is Babylon the Great. And now, just before I even did this video, I went on TikTok, and now you got these Edomites saying that America is now Babylon. But who's been preaching that? Who's been prophesying that? The elders and apostles of Great Millstone and brothers on down. But now you Edomites, y'all, and people, these people, they've been watching the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on the low. Okay, one of your favorite your favorite news anchors, or I believe he was a journalist or something. What's the name? Tucker Carlson. What's the name? Tucker, not Tucker, Tucker Carlson, American host, right? He came across this guy right here. He came across the Elders and Apostles of Great Millstone, GMS. Okay, let me see. Yep, this man, they ain't gonna show you on they ain't gonna show you when you they ain't gonna show you, they shadow banned the Elders and Apostles of Great Millstone. But this man, Tucker Carlson, he came across the Elders and Apostles of Great Millstone in the year, I believe, 2008, when they was out there in Times Square. Okay, and this man is an Edomite, and he knew, and when Apostle Har, broke it down to him, that those small hats that controls the whole world, okay, they're not the true people. They're imposters. Okay, and that was in 2008. Now we're in a time now that all truth is coming out, that the small hats are now the most hated people on the planet, and then used to be the most hated people on the planet, us so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, that are still looked down upon, because the curses. Now we're coming out as the light. Now people are now noticing that we're the children of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and the curses are hopping off of us slowly every single day and hopping on you Edomites. So we come into a time now that this man only has but a short time. So he's going to do everything in his might and his power to stop the men of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and even stop Yahushai himself. But according to prophecy, he's going to lose. Okay, everybody hates him, man. Everybody now hates this suit and tie wearing devil, man. This is Jeremiah 49 and 17. Also, Edom shall be a desolate, and everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at the plagues thereof. So, right, Esau, Edom, his nation is going to be desolate, man. It's already desolate right now. All right, because they're looking at Trump like he's the last white American hope. But those days are over. You're not going back to the 1950s, the 40s, and the 60s. You're not going back to where, the wife Sarah was baking the cake while the man was going to work, and the sons and daughter playing with their dog Scruffy, or with the white fence, okay, and a nice clean lawn, okay. Those eras are over, man. The average American Edomite is now on drugs, man, either smoking or doing heroin, crack, or vaping. And your women, your women wants to deal with the so-called black man. Okay, Becky, Sarah, and Vanessa, they want to deal with, Jake. Mainly from the man of the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, but mainly Judah. Okay, the people that you look down upon, the men that you used to look down upon, they used to call niggers, spick, monkey, wetback, savage, okay, engine, okay, what's it called? American engines, okay. All right, now your women are running towards those men. Those men are taking your women easily, man. Okay, and she wants and your women, Becky wants a child from an Israelite man. Either he's Southern or Northern Kingdom. Even if he's Judah, Benjamin, Levi, all the way down to Issachar, Gad, or Reuben. Okay, so man, Esau, you're going out bad. You called us monkeys, but now your women are running to us monkeys, man. Okay, and Esau, you the true monkey, man. You the true basis of men. Everything that you said about us is now coming back to you. Okay, you're the beast man. What they saying in Planet of the Apes? Planet of the Apes. Beast. Hold on, beast man. It says and it says, beware the beast man. It's a central recurring phrase from the Sacred Skulls in 1968 Planet of the Apes film cited by Dr. Zayas to justify the oppressions of humans to heathens. It describes humanity as a dangerous, subhuman devil's pawn that kills for sport, greed, and lust. And that's not just humanity, that's Esau Edom. But you heathens as well. But mainly the top heathen of all the heathens is Esau Edom. Okay? Let me see. Let me see. 1968. Okay. See? This is how we're gonna have this is how we're gonna have the Edomites in captivity. We're gonna have them in slavery, man. This is how we're gonna have them like this. Okay. In that movie Planet of the Apes, they was making fun of you Jakes because the apes represented Jake. Okay. So truthfully, it wasn't Planet of the Apes, it was Planet of the Jakes. But you see how he got the big, huge, coarse hair and shit, look like a Northern Kingdom of dark skin. But truthfully, all right, in all reality, Planet of the Apes was a caricature of Israelites. Because like I said, they used to call us monkeys. But in reality, we're going to enslave you Edomites like this. And we're going to just do it with physical force. No, we're going to do it with spiritual power, man, in the kingdom. Revelation 13:9. Okay, if any man have an ear, let him hear it. Verse 10. All right, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right, Charles Heston, he's an Edomite. Okay, in the kingdom, we're going to take the best of your woman, man. If she look like this, if she fine, got a nice body, we're going to take her, man. Okay, and we're going to have children, Israelite children with her, man. Okay, so this man, he's fallen. He's his nation, his white American freedom is coming to an end. Okay, and everybody looking at the Edomites as the basis of men like they always were. Okay, we grew up in a society believing that white features are the white American default, the blonde hair and blue eyes, or just the Eurocentric features was the pinnacle of man. But the Most High hates that look. Okay, that's actually the basis of man. Esau is physically, ethnically, and racially everything that the Most High hates. He got blonde hair. This nigga will start balding to the age of 25. Once he turned 25, his hair start falling out. All right, blue eyes. Hey man, having blue eyes, you can't see certain colors, man. Okay, that's why the Lord gave us brown eyes. And this man Esau, he has no lips. He's hairy. Okay, this nigga got no lips. He's the most hairiest man on the planet. Okay, he's a goddamn beast. Okay, and his women, don't look at the, she could be a Jake in our reality, but in all reality, man, for the Edomite woman, don't just look at the beauty, man. She's a beast woman as well. She's a dog, man. The white Edomite woman is a dog, no matter how beautiful they are, man. And they run into they true owners, which is Jake, man. Okay, so the truth is coming out. This is Psalms 64:8, and it's a Jake over. The tables are turning. The people that was once at the bottom of the barrel are now coming to the top, and the people that are once at the top are coming to the bottom, man. All right, so you white people, y'all falling, while us so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians, the Israelites, the elect of the nation of Israel, is rising up. Deuteronomy 30:7, thy curses shall fall upon thy enemies, man. It says, so they shall make, this is Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. So right, you Edomite, your own tongue is falling upon yourselves, your own lies, your heresies, your let me see, heresies. Type it in real quick. Heresies. I think I hair. Type it in the heresies. Yep. Heresies is the deliberate, obstinate denial or alteration of course religious doctrines by baptized members. Okay. It says iconoclasm. See? Your theologies, your social beliefs, your religious beliefs, okay, your global beliefs. You really thought that you were the closest thing to the Most High. This man painted every painting on the world, every painting in the world, every uh painting and sketch. We whitewash, man, because this man has no culture. He takes everybody's culture. He has no culture, so he takes others and claim that culture their own and kick the original people out. You think this man was the original Greeks and Romans? No. The true Greeks was those Japhites, man, them Hawaiians, Samoans, and Tungans. But when Esau came on during the time of the Macedonians, he conquered them. Okay, that's why these Edomites love Alexander of Macedonia so much, because he represented that ancient Edomite power, man. Macedonia, Alexander the Great. This man was an Edomite, man. Okay, this man was a pure Edomite. Okay, he kicked all them Japhites, some Elamites. Okay, them see, he kicked all their asses, man. And this is what he look like today if he was around. All right, and you know he was a sodomite. You know, you got that nigga Colin Farrell, which he's an Edomite, playing Alexander the Great. See, and this was coming to you Edomites, man. Great slavery. While Jake was gonna be in power, it's gonna be plenty of the Jakes, man. But it says, so they shall make their own tongue fall upon them. All that see them shall flee away, right? Their own lies, their beliefs, their secrets are falling upon them. Hey, man, if you brought about the man, listen, that's why that dude, Justin Timberlake, which he's a Jake, but when he been bugging out and he been telling a lot of these people up in Hollywood that they've been doing a lot of satanic shit. Kanye West, okay, which he's a Jake. He been telling what they've been these people, these Edomite pawns, basically these celebrities are now spilling the beans. And the Edomites themselves are also spilling the beans. Okay? They show you in everything. They show you in music videos, animated movies, cartoons. Okay? Let me see. SpongeBob pizza episode. That movie, this episode, SpongeBob pizza delivery. All right. There was, hey man, when you watch shows and cartoons that speaking of pizza, is speaking about little boys, man, and children. Okay, like Pizzagate. Okay, there was a scene. It was just breaking it down. That scene when they was looking down at the pizza. See, they was looking down at the pizza, and truthfully, the pizza wasn't. They wasn't looking at the pizza. They was looking at the kids. Okay, then the audience was the pizza, the children. Okay. Okay, Monsters Inc. Monster Inc. was a let me see. Monsters Inc. was hey man, Monsters Inc. was darker. It's a dark movie, man. When it in the making, it was a very dark movie in the making. Okay, child trafficking. And they want to cover it up. Okay. It says the idea that Pixar movie Monsters Inc. is connected to a real world child trafficking is a conspiracy theory, not a fact. The theory suggests that the film is an allegory for debunked adrenochrome. Well, this is true. This is true that these elites will they have corporations, underground corporations Shit, your fucking average furniture store could be kidnapping kids, man. Like Wayfair, man. Okay, taking kids and naming furniture after them, man. Okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Wayfair, child kidnappings. This nigga, this corporation, man, will kidnap kids and name furniture after them. Wayfair. It says the claims that Wayfair was involved in child trafficking or sex trafficking, which went viral in 2020, are false. These allegations originate from a conspiracy theory and a community that misinterpreted high-priced industrial-sized products on the site as a front for trafficking. And these Edomites, they have codes. Okay, when they speak of pineapples, they speak of certain child. When they speak of pizza, they speak of boys. That's why it's called Pizzagate. Because truthfully, they speaking of kids that they want to, you know, have sexual intercourse or eat or abuse, man. It says the origin, a Reddit post pointed out that certain cabinets was like those names Nira, Samaya, or Samaya was listed for over $10,000, suggesting the prices that were too high for furniture and therefore must be for children. And why these are Israelite names. Samaya, Nira. Okay, these are Israelite names, man. These are little Israelite girls, man, that they kidnapped. See? It says Dupless zodiac sign, astrology constellation, uh, personalized throne pillow. Okay, Dublises. It says, see, and it matches the little girl's name. It says the Southfield Police Department is searching for a 13-year-old Samara Duplises. Okay, was last seen Shalaki, last seen, the words are small, so Shalaki was last seen by family members on Thursday while taking the garbage out at her Southfield home, and she got kidnapped. So they would kidnap Israelite kids and name furniture after them, man. See, this place is satanic as fuck. Okay, and whatever happened to her, man, hey, that's all. That's all the Lord, man. We just got to pray that our kids are not in that situation, you know. And man, these are Israelite children at the end of the day. Okay, it says they named these overpriced cabinets after missing children because they are selling children, child sex trafficking and organ trafficking right in the plain sight. This is how the elites do things right in your face. Okay, Samaya. Okay, what's another name? Yalter. Yep, Yarataz. Yaritza. All right, storage cabinet. So you got a little Israelite. Okay, Israelite girl. Okay, Annabelle Wilson. All right. See, they'll show it right in your face, man. It's satanic as fuck. And this bitch, she's a devil, man. Ellen Degenerate. Her name is Ella Degenerate. Okay, because she's a degenerate. She's a piece of shit, man. An Edomite. Let me see. But yeah, man, they show you in furniture, they show you in businesses, they show you in these cartoons and movies. It says the theory suggests, let me go back. It says the idea that Pixar movie Monsters Inc. is connected to a real world child trafficking is a conspiracy theory, not a fact. And Walt Disney, that's a whole world of child trafficking. Like that song, Here It's a Small World After All. That's a very they show you that in the episode of Family Guy. Okay. I'm slocky if I'm all over the place. But they show you that in Family Guy, it was an episode where Stewie was kidnapped in Disney World. Stewie, Disney World, kidnapped. And this was funny for a cartoon, but in all reality, Disney is known for being a major child trafficking world, man. Why does Walt Disney World has their own police force? It says in the family, and you may be thinking, oh, because of security. No, man. There's 666 in the name of Walt Disney, man. If you look at the eyes, okay, the dot of the eyes of Walt Disney is 666. It says in Family Guy episode, The Courtship of Stewie's Father. Peter takes Stewie to Disney World where Stewie is kidnapped by park security. This is reality, man. He is forced to sing in a dark parody of the It's a Small World attraction. Peter rescues him, ultimately punching a villainous cartoonish Michael Eisner into a crocodile-filled lake. It says the abduction. While in Florida, Stewie wanders off and is captured by park staff. And this is a cartoon that I watched when I was a kid. I just thought, when you first watch it as a kid, you just thought it was a silly adventure. But in all reality, this happened multiple times where kids will wander off and they'll be taken by the park managers, man, park security people. Never seen their families ever again. It says placed inside of an attraction named It's a Tiny, Tiny World to sing against his will. And these are the Edomites, man. Okay? Chained up and shit. Disgusting, man. But you see, let me go back, Shalaki, I'm all over the place. But it says, adrenochrome, the substance from a blood of abused child. And that's why in this movie, when the monsters go into the child's room and scare the kids, okay, outside that room, the what's it called? The canisters will light up red. That yellow canister will light up red, man. Because the power of the child's scream. And in that movie, when the little girl was taken by the monsters, they was about to put her in the machine, will absorb her whole fucking energy, man. Basically kill her, take all of her so-called scream. Says the monsters, company Monsters Incorporated, collect child scream as an energy source for their city, Monstropolis, and the true monsters are the elites. Okay, even the villain was an elite. He was worrying about his own business, man. It says the monsters believe human children are toxic and their touch is deadly, a myth perpetuated to control the monster population and justify their actions. The primary villains, the CEO, Mr. Waternoose, and the rival scarer named Randall, attempt to secretly kidnap human children, and use a machine to forcefully extract their screams when the energy crisis worsens. It says the connection to child trafficking exists purely in speculative fan theories and conspiracy interpretations, drawing parallels between the film plot. And they're not going to tell you that it was true, but they just show you that these people need adrenochrome to survive. Okay? So everybody's looking down upon this man Esau Edom. Thanks, sir, brother. Hey, shalom a lot. Shalom a lot. The same thing all to you, all you brothers that believe in how about Shemi outside. Hey, shalom a lot. Akim Akwat, man. Okay? But the truth is coming out, man. Okay, they show you in cartoons, they show you in movies, they show you certain messages that they're really about this satanic shit, but they put glitter over it. Okay, don't think that you just watching a Disney movie, everything is just fun and popsicles and lollipops, man. No, that's just the glitter. Once you move the glitter, the sparkle glitter of the surface, and see how really dark this shit is, there's no going back. All right, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man, and the tongue of the wicked is falling upon them, man. It says, all that see them shall flee away. Right, these people are fleeing away, Esau, Edom. They see all the wicked shit that's going on. Hey, before this shit came out, your favorite celebrities was just on Twitter just typing about child kidnapping and the truth about these underground parties, man. Okay? Like that nigga, it just happened now, but this year, but that nigga Kai Cenat. Now this nigga Kai Cenat wanna stop doing YouTube because he sold his soul, man. He went to that party with Jaden Smith in that red room, and that nigga was not the same sense. He been sold his soul. Once you have a certain celebrity on your stream, it's over. That nigga Kai Cenat is owned by them Amalekites, man. All right, remember that stream? He had Kim Kardashian on the stream. Once you have certain faces like Ray J, Kim Kardashian, Kevin Hart, they're the gatekeepers. They gonna lead you to that darkness, man. You ain't gonna be the same. You're gonna be this regular dude that's just a streamer. No, man, you're gonna have to bow down in this world. If you got some sort of substance or fame in this world, you're gonna have to bow down to Satan. That's the truth. But now, Satan is being detached. It's fleeing away from Esau Edom because we coming to a time where Esau Edom, he's gonna be calling on Satan nonstop. And Satan gonna leave him on block, man. Okay, Satan ain't gonna pick up the phone when Esau's calling him. Satan will be like, Lord, I don't know him. I don't know this dude. Because this man, he worships Satan. Esau Edom worships the spiritual demon Satan, man. And his own God is gonna bail on him on the last days, man. But our God, Yahweh by Shemi outside, is not gonna bail on us. So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves, right? These politics like these politicians, these celebrities, these American idols. Okay, what happened yesterday with the Grammys? What was like the Oscars or some shit? What's it called? Billie Eilish. What's her name? Amy something. Amy. What's her fucking name? Yesterday. Shalaki. Billie Eilish. Girl. Hates. Let me see. I forgot. She was a Zionist. What's that bitch name? Forgot. Shalaki. Let me check it on my phone real quick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Actually, let me go on TikTok real quick. TikTok. I'm going to TikTok real quick.
Just drop the hammer.
Billie Eilish. The Grammys. There we go. There we go. It was the Grammys last night. And this bitch, well, Billie Eilish, she could be a Jake, but this bitch, Emily Alston, a lot. That's nothing too. I wanted to say, a lot of these small hats, and she's a small hat, okay. Her and this might be her mom or her sister or something, but Emily Alston's a small hat, and these all and days going by, man, these small hats, these Amalekites, they're being offended. They're getting more offended, okay, because they're realizing that everybody's looking at them at the bad as the bad guy, and they're all the bad. They are the bad guy. Okay, and you could tell these are Amalekites because look at they fucking nose, man. No matter how much surgery you Amalekite bitches get on your nose, that rat nose is gonna point out, man. Looking like fucking Master Splinter. Okay, and everybody's busting on you small heads, man. All right, she was making fun of Billie Eilish saying something about ICE and Trump stuff like that, but it was her reaction. But this bitch right here, Emily Alston, she's a small head. Says Emily Alston's American journalist and media personality of Israeli descent. So she's a small head. And it's the same chick that I show speed didn't want to talk to at that convention, man. And she called herself a Zionist. So you small heads, you Amalekites, man, everybody's fleeing away from you. They realizing that the worst people on the planet are you, man. Not the so-called Black, Latino, Native American, Seminole Indian man, woman, and child. The Israelites is you small heads, you Amalekites, you Jews, you Jewish people, you FJs, you false Jews, you 1948ers. And the violence against your brother, man, you're going to be cut off forever. As it says it right here. This Obadiah 1:10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. So right, shame is falling upon you Edomites, man. All right, this bitch is a complete Edomite.
Voices really do matter, and people matter, and fuck ICE is all I'm saying.
I'm so edgy. I said fuck ICE. Oh my god.
This bitch is whack, man. Now I'm not agreeing with Billie Eilish, but I believe Billie Eilish is an Israelite because she be making some good ass hits, but she on the left hand side. She's just a 2/3 speckled bird. But the truth is coming out on you small hats, man. Even the so-called prettiest small head, because this bitch ain't pretty, man. You Amalekite women, y'all be ugly as fuck, man. All right. But truthfully, you Edomites are falling, No matter what your status is, no matter you go to the Grammys or you just a regular Edomite as a cash register, at the end of the day, you Edomites are falling because the violence against thy brother Jacob, the bloodshed that you have put upon all Israelites. Okay, I want to see if brothers got any scriptures. If not, that's okay. Shalaki, if I'm all over the place, I'm, just skipping all over the place. I'm over here, over there, over this. I'm Shalaki, Aki. But I'm just, I just pray that this lesson is edifying. But at the end of the day, man, and also that Grammy shit, the Oscars, that's all Satan worship, man. Okay? You're all just receiving an idol for all the wickedness that you have done. That's basically what it is. A little fucking Golden Idol, okay, at the Grammys. Your favorite celebrities, man, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to destroy them. But this is Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Right? Shame is coming cover the shame, the actions of what the Edomites did to Jacob. The shame of it is covering them. Okay. These Edomites, they can't go a day without realizing that their whole race, their whole nation was built on blood. There's literal TikTok videos of Edomite women leaving their husbands because their husbands are MAGA supporters. They follow Trump. So the Lord is about to cut these people off, man. Trump, the average Edomite, the top money making Edomite, the Edomite woman that's the prettiest of, the prettiest Edomite woman in the room. The Lord is about to cut them off, man. The Lord is about to cut all of them off. Okay? Because why? Because the violence against our brother Jacob. You built cities, towns, counties, neighborhoods on top of Israelite blood, man. Starting with Gad and Reuben, but mainly Judah, man. Central Park was known as Seneca Village, which mainly was run by Judah. And what did you do? You killed all those Judites, man. The whole nation, the whole United States of America was filled with Gadites, Reubenites, and Issacharites. And you killed them, man. You slaughtered them like they were nothing. And then you build your fucking concrete jungle cities and then point the finger at Jake like he's the monster. But you Edomites are the monster, man. And you're about to receive great shame. And the kingdom we were like, this is the man that ruled the world? Yeah. Okay. And Jacob is about to be the beginning of the new world to come. Jacob is going to be the new ruling people. And Jacob, the Israelites, are the true white people. Okay. Not skin color, but the color, the symbolism of white, pure, righteous, innocent, fair, beauty. You Edomites are not white. Y'all are red. Y'all the true niggas, man. Y'all the true black people. You so-called white people, you Edomites, you Caucasians, y'all the true niggas of the earth. Mainly you small hats, man. Y'all the first niggas. Jacob is the true white people. We're the true righteous, the true uprights, the true pure people. Okay, the Lord is going to make us that righteous, pure embodiment in the kingdom with those brand new bodies and the brand new kingdom to come. Brand new kingdom to come. But in the kingdom, you Edomites are going to slavery, man. Revelations 13, 9 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So the world to come is going to be what? Jacob's, man. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. It says for Esau is the end of the world. This is why all this is coming down to the end, because Esau's world is ending. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So right, while Esau's world is ending, Jacob's world is about to begin, man. So hey, fuck this devil, man. Fuck Esau, Edom, and all you heathen nations that follow him. And you fuck you heathen nations, period, man. Starting with Amalek all the way down to you, all the tribes of Esau, Edom, and all you heathens. Okay? This is the end of your world. And it's about the beginning of Jacob's, man. It's about to be the beginning of our world to come. And who's Jacob? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indies, and Haitians. That's our world is about to become about to begin, man. Our world is about to come. Okay? It's about to become far greater than anything this world can ever give us, man, or offer. Eyes have not seen or ears heard, man. And it's going to start with our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So with that, man, I hope this lesson is edifying to those that were watching, man. Shalaki, if I'm all over the place, so I was in the, just ranting, you know what I'm saying? But I pray that this lesson is edifying. So with that, call all Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Kadash. White Edomite power, white people, white American power is falling. Okay, so with that, call all Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Kadash. Shalom to all you Akim Aqua. Shalom.